The Chicago Bears have claimed 6 players from the waiver claims. Notable players such as Alex Leatherwood and the other players I don't know much. Defensive tackle from the Vikings, Orman Watts. Defensive back Josh Blackwell. Defensive end Kingsley Jonathan. Linebacker Sterling Weatherford. And tight end Trevin Wesco. Wesco, I've heard of it, and Leatherwood, which was a first-round pick last year by the Las Vegas Raiders, seemed to cut him, which is very strange. And there was rumors that this was going to happen. The Chicago Bears have picked up the contract on Alex Leatherwood for $6 million for 1 year. Probably going to restructure the contract. My opinion on it, this is a great move. 6 players got to go, so I don't know who they're going to be. I mean, obviously you can see who they targeted: offensive tackle, defensive end, linebacker, a cornerback or defensive back, and a tight end. So I think they're going to let go one fullback, in my opinion. Let's see, because I paused this on YouTube so I can read this to you from YouTube to YouTube. And I think the kid from Lake Zurich probably will be in the practice squad. Someone's going to get cut, be put as a third tight end. Blackwell probably make someone else cut, and put somebody on the practice squad. What do I think of these moves? These moves are brilliant and great. The Chicago Bears have got their first round pick. If you think about it, a very high first round pick of last year for a cool $6 million that they have. They have a lot under the cap. I think it's $23 million. So this is interesting. We got Alex Leatherwood, like rumors were swirling that they were going to get him. That's why they released Brian Schofield as left tackle. They're going to plug in Alex Leatherwood to protect Justin Fields' blind side. So it'll be Leatherwood, white hair Patrick when he comes back. We have Jenkins, and we have, I think it's Brian, which is the right tackle. So that is the starting offensive lineman. Most likely, Orman Watts will probably be a great backup defensive tackle, including also Kingsley Johnson, who came from the Buffalo Bills. Blackwell probably plays special teams, so would Sterling Weatherford as an emergency left outside linebacker, and then Trevin Wesco would probably be the third tight end. What do I think about it? We'll see. I think the Bears will win the first game against the 49ers at home. I don't see them winning against the Packers at all this year. Maybe a surprise game, but remember, for you to beat the Packers, either Aaron Rodgers has to be knocked out, which we thought he was when Khalil Mack came in the first game, or he has to have a separated collarbone, or you just beat the snot out of him like we did a couple of times over. And even with Brian Urlacher and everyone else we had, we couldn't do it. Okay, we did a couple of times. NFC Championship game, you know about that. So, what's so interesting about that is that delighting went off that this is going on. Let me know what you guys think. And by the way, are you in a fantasy football league like I'm going to be? I'm going to do that now. In fact, help me out. I'd like to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hours. Yes, I'll talk more about baseball. The Cubs are in a Cubs season. Usually 98% of the seasons have been a losing season, and the White Sox are just falling apart. So because of that, I don't concentrate on baseball. Especially I don't get the games that live in South Florida. Blackhawks are in last place. They got a pretty good pick. The Bulls made it the first round, won 2 games, could have beaten the Bucks, but then the Bucks got beat by Atlanta. So the Bulls looks good this year round. And this is my new Bears hat. It's from, looking at the tag underneath here, it's $34. And I'm take the hat so you guys can see. Size 6, 7/4 is a little bit tight. Well, I have a lot of hair, so that could be it. And it's from New Era. It's a pretty good hat. got it used. We got it here on, guy gave it to me, so one of those vendors that I work with. So shout out to him, appreciate it. A little bit tight, so I would probably have to cut my hair short for it to fit correctly, so that's why I don't hardly wear it. I gotta stretch it out. So bear down, hopefully everything's okay with you guys. We're in Pierce Colors, excited about this. Yeah, so we got the old 46 and NFL Championship logo, which I love it. I love the vintage one. So that's what's going on. Bear down. Catch you guys later.